Inside populist and nationalist movements sweeping Europe and around the world. One example in the Netherlands, which holds elections next year. Geert Wilders of the far-right Freedom Party is seen as likely candidate for Prime Minister. On Friday, he was convicted of inciting discrimination and of assaulting a group. He said the Netherlands would be safer with fewer Moroccans. Some experts suggest the verdict could in fact galvanize his supporters. Wilders is allied with France's far-right party, the National Front, in the European Parliament. Both are staunchly against immigration. It's not just the issue of immigration fueling this populist movement, it's also government institutions like the European Union. At an event commemorating its founding, the Commission president called for unity, not division among members.
Those who do think the time has come to deconstruct, to put Europe in pieces, to subdivide us in national divisions are totally wrong. We won't exist as single nations without the European Union.
But not everyone agrees, and that has become clear in recent votes across Europe, which have defied expectations. Mariam Zaidi has more from Brussels.
Another referendum called and another surprise referendum lost. The defeat for Italy's pro-European Prime Minister Matteo Renzi was a coup for the so-called alt-right and the anti-establishment forces. On the heels of the Brexit vote in June, the UK's withdrawal from the European Union and Donald Trump's US presidential election victory last month, many are asking whether Italy will be the next domino to fall in the wave of populism. Could Italy's political drama lead to a new Eurozone crisis?
We are not going to see an Italy exit in a short term, I'm sure of this. It was a referendum in favor or against Mr. Renzi. And the winner, the vote of no, it is not an homogeneous one, because we have inside the extreme right, like the people close to Madame Le Pen, close to the extreme left, but also the anti-European of the movement Five Stars. They are not able to work together.
Italy, the third largest economic member of the Eurozone, is viewed as a pro-EU state, unlike the UK. For Socialist MEP Claude Moraes, the situation is far too complex to point a finger at just one common denominator: populism.
You're getting people through insecurity, wages not having risen in many countries, Britain is an example, and of course identity politics. People will suffer during this period because the solutions don't lie in demagoguery, blaming other people.
But politics isn't Italy's only problem. There are real concerns over the possibility of a sovereign debt crisis. That, coupled with the momentum provided for anti-establishment groups, could see some very tricky months ahead for Italy.
If populist parties, come to power, they may express a disagreement with the austerity policy of Germany. And will it lead to the break of the euro? No. But will it make our life more difficult? Certainly, yes.
So is a crisis looming? If mainstream Eurocrats can deliver on a better Europe, it may be kept at bay. Mariam Zaidi, Brussels.